Hey, hey guys, give me a second. Hey everyone, can you hear me? Do I sound loud? Do I sound good? Okay. Oof. Hey everyone. Just give me a second, guys. My cat is meowing in the background. What are you doing? What? I'm busy. I'm gonna do some artwork. I'll give you some attention in a bit. So hey everyone, how's it going? Hey, if anyone's in the chat, can somebody just tell everybody to just refresh? Yeah, it's hello darling. There we go. You cat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, so right, so I need to close down a few things because I've got so much stuff open. So give me a second. Oh dear. Okay, I am almost ready, everyone. Just setting up the final stuff. So it should be pretty cool. Yay! Yeah, FTB is really good. Well, I've got hold on. Been alright. Yeah. So if you on my Twitter, I upload like a comic book page every week. Every weekend. So keep an eye out for that. If you're looking for some stuff for that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to close that because I need a new window. No, I won't be playing Rainbow Six Siege. I don't trust Ubisoft's system. Like their Uplay system is so anti-consumer. I've not come up with a I've not come up with like a name for the comic yet, but I will soon. I just need to figure it out. So, but I'm always open up to suggestions. So yeah, what I'm gonna do for this stream is I'm gonna do a comic book page, and I'm just gonna do my comic book page for this Sunday. But I'm also gonna show you guys how to to make sure that your comic books are a little bit more readable. I think my cat is doing something that it shouldn't be doing, so yeah, Rainbow Six Siege is it's a cool game. I just don't want to give Ubisoft the time of day. They're like the publishers for it. So hang on guys, something's severely wrong with my machine. Give me a sec guys. I'm having some computer issues. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, that's upsetting. Yeah, it looks like I can't have any music on because it slows down the machine. It's a bit sad. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some comic book stuff today. So oh my god, hello Herbert, how's it going? So yeah, so here's a good few things. What you should do, right, is when you do a comic book, sometimes it's always good to do like a thumbnail. And thumbnails, they're really quick, really easy, and they shouldn't take more than I don't know, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, you know. And then what you can do with it is like you can have this, have like a little like a page, like image sort of thing, and then quickly draw out like the panel layout, and then try and do like a few little quick doodles here and there, and then sort of like work out where you want your characters to stand, so on and so forth. So that is usually like a quick, like very basic thumbnail. And what you can do with this is you can also write little notes down. So you can write down notes for like I'm just scribbling, but like these notes can be for every panel. So these could be like dialogue. These can be um, these can be uh, uh, little side notes on like type of characters and the looks, sort of thing. And you can almost make like a little like basically entire spread, not in a spreadsheet, but like a whole entire like page worth of these thumbnails. And they're very good for like setting out what you want to do. And then you go a little bit more detailed with like the sketch thumbnails. So now you've got like a more concrete idea, and then you go on and do that. But what you got to make sure to do when you do a comic book is you've got to make sure that it's readable. Now, the important thing is when it comes to writing a comic, is sometimes using a page turn can be to your advantage. So like you can have a scene that's been building up in all the panels, and then the next page will reveal what you've been building up. So that is a really good use of like storytelling and like trying to get people interested and invested of the page and the panels themselves, so they're not just reading the word balloons and skipping the artwork, you know. um so yeah, I don't know, like I lean towards either DC or Marvel. I guess it doesn't really like matter to me. It depends on who's writing good stories. At the moment, DC are writing better stories. um it's a shame their movies aren't doing that great. But yeah, I think DC is doing really good with their stories. Um, but Marvel, they need to sort themselves out. They need to stop doing events. If they stop doing events and then just actually focus on writing good stories, like they'll be really good. You know, they'll be good like they were like a few years ago. Um, so yeah, a good way of making sure that the people, like your audience, is reading the comic book page is like making sure that all the information you have is very readable. So you can also, depending on how you place your characters, you can place your characters in ways where, like, you know, you're kind of guiding the person reading your book through the page. So here you can see that like you got their character starting there, head starting there, and then you can have like a bubble there, you know, and and then like the person's face there, but it's reading there. It's like whoa, and then down, and so on and so forth. So there's like plenty of ways to do it, but like it's really important to make sure that you've got a good way of how to convey that flow. Otherwise, it's going to look really messy because you don't want to have people reading from this panel, and then this panel, and then this panel, because that's not good flow. That's really bad flow. So it's always good to it's always good to make sure that you do that. When it comes to like thought bubbles are very not thought bubbles, like chat bubbles, not thought bubbles. Oh my god. Chat bubbles are very useful. Obviously for comic books, they can come in all sorts of varieties. Hello, Undertale Pig. Hey Fizzy. Hey everyone. And yeah, so chat bubbles, they're very easy, I believe. But like they are just important as the artwork. I won't draw Roblox. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked the last Hardcore Quest episode. So yeah, thought bubble. I keep saying thought bubbles because I'm. It's always like I'm always thinking about them. So chat bubbles are always good. They're just as important as the line art and the colouring. You know, so whenever somebody says, "Oh yeah, but a letter is not important," letters are always important. Like, don't ever like think they're not. They are. Cat Kitten, how do you come up with comic ideas? I usually just come up with stuff that I know, and then I just like draw it. And then I just try and write a story, even if it's like a very basic story. You know, as long as it gets people to read it, it should be fine. But yeah. So chat bubbles, they're very good. I've recently like started. What I've did do is I started reading the Walking Dead comics, and what they've done with their bubbles is they've managed to use the border to help them like with the word text. With the word text, and then what they do is they kind of use the border to help to alleviate, like to give more room for the artwork. And I don't know the exact reason for it, but that's the only sort of reason I can guess, that I can gather from it. So that way it just gives more room for the artwork to show. So it's pretty cool. I honestly, most of the stuff from the Hardcore Quest is like on the fly. You know, I did like a video with Bane, talking about how I go through the writing process, and like no joke, I've only got like 10 bullet points. Ashley won't play Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Well, it's very kind of you, Loaf Live. So, anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get on with what everyone came here for, is some artwork. So, and also I'm just going to answer some silly questions here and there. So, hopefully everyone should be enjoying themselves. Oh my god, my cat. Leave me alone, cat. I'm drawing. So yeah, I killed the pig on Bane's show. Yeah. Yes, that is a meowing cat. So how was everyone's day? Oh my god, my cat's destroying my room. Yeah, sorry, I can turn up my mic. It's no problem. Give me a second. How do I sound now? Garrett Toro Gamer. I mean, what kind of comics do you guys read? That's what I would like to know. It's always good to like understand what your audience like reads, so that way you can kind of gauge what kind of stories to bring to them. So I'd like to know how you guys did that. My day was alright. It's a bit slow, but it was pretty good. I was just so tired yesterday, like I just couldn't get a comic page out. God, my lines are really sloppy. No, I don't think I'll be playing Undertale, to be honest. Because everyone else has already done it, and I don't want to chime in and add nothing to the table. Well, that's cool. Stories about a girl and a dog is pretty cool. Yeah, webtoons are pretty cool. They're pretty popular in Korea. Some even get made to like TV shows, which is incredible. There's like one dude in Korea who does, I think he does like 2 webtoons, and he like earns like 70k a year, which is incredible. So yeah, Corey will come back in THQ, but not in the way that you expect. Yeah, I think, to be honest, like a load of people rag on manga, and and I think it's a very good, um, I think it's a very good medium for telling stories, because like it's really funny because like American comics will always say, yeah, I don't like the art style, and some people who read manga says, yeah, but I can't get into the comics because of the continuity, you know, it's too big, and what's really interesting about that is most of the popular manga that's out today is like One Piece is over like 800 issues long, and that comes out weekly, so it's quite a big, massive continuity to jump onto. So it's very interesting to see both sides talk about each other. Yeah, Overwatch you know, it's funny you should say that. I've not read any of the Overwatch comics at all. I should, but I just haven't. I'm just really bad. But yeah, speaking of comics, I'm working on a few things to do with comics for the YouTube channel. Do you like to read from webtoons? Yes, I do. I used to read this one webtoon called Always Human. And oh my god, that art was so gorgeous. Like, it was ridiculous. I just loved the pretty colours and like the idea of like being able to modify yourself. And like some people don't even have that ability to be able to modify themselves because like their body rejects the mods, which is pretty impressive. Um, Not as in impressive, oh, as in like, oh my god, they can't mod, but like it's impressive in the sense that like how the story progresses. So it's a good webtoon. Like if anyone hasn't watched it or read it yet, I definitely I would definitely read it. And what's really great about webtoons, actually, one good thing that I like about webtoons is like they webtoons can do things that normal web comics can't do that much. Not that I don't think they just don't do or whatever. I just think they just I think that it's just uh, I don't know. It's just the implementation, I suppose. And some of them like add music to them, or like some webtoons they have like little animations on them, which I think is incredible. I think it's such a clever medium. I haven't read Lookism yet. I don't know what I'll be doing after this artwork live stream. I might just go play a few games and then go to bed, or work on some skins for a very funny video for Corey that I think you're all going to enjoy. Oh my god. I'm telling you now, like the video we got in planned, we've got in store for you guys is incredible. Um, oh my god, I just can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, Corey's. We're thinking of doing some stuff with like animation. I don't know what, but keep an eye out. It's gonna be cool. It's my cat doing weird stuff in my room. I've done a few animations. I've done some pixel animations. I've done some sort of storyboard animatics, and I've even done a flash animation where Godzilla basically doesn't like my drawing, and then he shoots his laser in in my room, and gets really upset with me. So it's pretty cool. So I've done a few animations. I always like to do. Um, hey, Shy Moon, what's up? There's a load of places that you can do like poster comics. There's Tumblr, there's DeviantArt, loads of places. Um, just do a little bit of research. I'm sure you'll find some places. I mean, there's loads of ways of doing channel art. Just like find a template, and just make sure that it's correct. Um, Even like YouTube provides all that information. I think I'm going to be changing this girl's haircut very soon. Because I don't like drawing it. Danny's hair needs to be changed. Oh my god. What are you doing? Oh my god. No. Go for it. I mean, it's always good to like at least try something you've never done before. Like I've never like when I first started animating, like I had no clue what I was doing. I still don't really. But if you ever do get into animating, I would suggest reading oh, what's it? Richard Williams' animation guide, animation survival guide. It's a very good book. Very much well worth the read. Um, in fact, I kind of got some of my disciplines from like drawing from that book. Oddly enough, because it's very helpful, and it teaches you to do a lot of things, especially within like animation or drawing or in a drawing sensibility. So. No, I just banged on my pillow because my cat was nibbling on a sandwich. It's like she's got her own food. She needs to stop doing that. It's actually really annoying. Alright, bye Fluffy, bye. Hey Lemon Squeezy. Okay. Right. Okay. It is coming together. Don't really like how I did this arm, so I'm going to do it again. And this one. Sometimes when it comes to drawing like web comics or just like comics in general, sometimes it's good to like save some time and not focus on so much detail on the backgrounds. For me, I like to do the backgrounds as and when it's needed, because then that way I can just focus on like getting the characters in, and then work out how I'm going to put the speech bubbles in, so that way I'm not drawing unnecessary things inside the comic, so it just saves more time. If I could stream with anybody, I tell you what, I would love to be able to collab with like any of the guys from the Yogscast. Like I'm like massive fans of theirs. Or Hat Films. I think their videos are so so weird, so much quality. I think those guys would be really fun to do videos with. But I'm just a nobody, so I don't think they'll want to collab with somebody with my channel or my video quality. I would like to collab with Jazza. That would be awesome if I could do like an art collab with them. But I mean, he's a much bigger channel than I am. Like, there's no, I don't see him wanting to work with somebody like me. So if my chat is a bit quiet at the moment, I'm just really concentrating, and having music on slows down my PC for some strange reason. So if you've got any questions, like, let me know, ask me, and I'll ask them, and then I'll you know, it'll be really good. So it should be cool. Okay, and sorry if my answers are a little bit late. My phone had died, so I can't. Oh my god, I can't really I can't like read the chat straight away. Yeah, I mostly draw digital. If you want to know how to draw digital, I would recommend just trying to take a traditional sense of drawing while doing digital work. So that way you're not like constrained by like that way you're not overly reliant of the whatchamacallit, um the undo button, which is always good to try not to be solely reliant on it. God, I love working on this comics because I get to do like any type of storyline, and if I'm feeling up to it, I can just make a certain scene happen, and it looks natural as it does. So if I could have any pet in the world, I would have a miniature giraffe. Because I think giraffes are cool. Hey, stop that. Get out. Stop it. Shoot. Being a bad cat. I am nearly done on this comic book. I'm nearly done on this page. So after once I've done this final panel, I will end the stream. So as you can see, I'm not using the undo button. I'm just doing just using the eraser to erase what I need, or if there's any mistakes that I've made, I can just do them on the fly, like so. So as you can see, the rain has started, and Danny, the character here, is just trying to cheer Chloe up a little bit. Because Chloe had no idea where Danny was. And now Danny is here. I think next time I might do some some art tips on like how to do foreshortening and stuff like that. So that way it should help you guys learn how to do perspectives and some cool stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that for next stream. Yeah, Danny's Danny's adorable. I like Danny. Yeah, Danny's yeah. It's really funny because everyone thinks Danny's a guy. Danny's not a guy. And that is a deliberate thing. Like, I'm glad that you guys kind of like went on that. But no, Danny is not a guy. Danny just doesn't follow conventional norms. Right, and now I'm going to do the borders, which are like super easy when you're doing digital artwork and take almost little to no time at all. You just select outside of the grey borders that I created, and then you just increase the selection so that the lines get thicker and thicker, and then you add them in, delete the excess that you don't see, and voila, you have borders. And I'm going to tidy up these panels a little bit later. Icky! Top 10 anime betrayals. Yeah, no. No, Danny's interesting. Which is why I went through great lengths to just try and not say Danny is a guy or a girl in the comics. Like, Danny is always referred to as just Danny. That's it. Um, so I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. A little bit of like, oh my godery. It's not even a word, but it should be. And besides, Danny is quite polite. Yeah. So, anyway, there we go. There's the comic book page, and just in an hour as well. So there you go. Sorry there was no music this week. It's just slowing down my PC. Which one is Danny? Danny is the one holding the umbrella, and Chloe is the one wearing the sort of maidish outfit, but she's not a maid. So, yeah. Da- Danny is Danny. Right, I don't want to say any more than that. So yeah, so that's pretty much the live stream for today, guys. So thank you for joining me. Welcome to the channel if you've come across my stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you're new here, leave a like on the video once it comes out, and then you know, subscribe to my channel, comment down below when the video comes out, and yeah, so I hope you guys have all enjoyed the stream. I've always like enjoyed having you guys on the stream with me. It's always nice to draw when people are chatting and talking to each other, because it really helps. So thank you for coming along. I'll see you guys next stream. So bye bye everyone. And oh yeah, Nick's streaming right now, so go say hello to him for me, and shout a goo all the time in his stream. That way that way he knows that I told you guys. So have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.